Next is by nominating critics of China and friends of Russia into the new administration. Some realist observers suggest that the Trump administration may be in consideration of a policy to contain China with Russia's help. They criticize the traditional U.S. foreign policy establishment, which keeps ignoring Russia's geopolitical concerns, pushing NATO eastward towards the Russian border by incorporating Eastern European and Baltic countries into the US-led military alliance, and now aiming to incorporate Ukraine and Georgia as well. This alarmed the Russians and eventually led them to seize Crimea and move closer to Beijing. They therefore encouraged President Trump to improve relations with Moscow because the United States needs Russia to prevent China from becoming a regional power. So the question is China losing Russia to the United States? And will President Trump adopt a foreign policy centered on containing China? What are the prospects for the China-U.S. Russia trilateral relationship?
Yeah, it's one of big story in Chinese media or media around this region, that if new U.S.-Russian relations is something tragedy for rising China, because many think this reminds of the Cold War, the famous triangular relation among China, the Soviet Union, and the United States. But today, China is quite confident because of several reasons. First of all, the Cold War model of triangular is because of China and Soviet is enemy. But today, China and Russia enjoys the best shape relations in history. So the history cannot repeat again. And secondly, Putin, I think, is smart enough that on the one hand, he wants to improve the relations with the states to improve his overall international environment. But on the other hand, he still needs more of the cooperation with China. That's why he promised to come to join our Belt and Road Summit this coming May. So, and most importantly is that even if Trump wants to improve these relations with Russia, they're close because it's in the interest of those two countries. But without the relations cannot go in too much close or too much further because of, first of all, the elites in both countries are very deep suspicious against each other. That's why we see Mike Flynn just resigned because of his relations, special relations with Russia. Even the Speaker Paul Ryan and Senator McCain, on the one hand, they support Trump domestically agenda, but on the other hand, they limits Trump's ambitions to going too much further of the relations with Russia. The same case is in Russia. The Russian elites also is very deep suspicious of America. This cannot change in the short run. And secondly, I don't think they have many common interests except for counterterrorism in Syria. They don't have enough bilateral trade relations. Only 20 billion US dollars. Comparison with China is a small amount. They don't have a big people-to-people exchanges. Not so many Americans want to learn Russian today. Like even Trump's daughter's daughter wants to learn Chinese. So that's why we think we are not so worried about the rapprochement of the U.S.-Russian relations is a nightmare of the rise of China. So my conclusion is that, first of all, we welcome a better U.S.-Russian relations. And secondly, we will continue to strengthen our relations with Russia. And we will change the current situation of U.S. and China relations. And the ideal situation is that we will shape a mutually benefit U.S.-China and Russian trilateral relations because it's the guarantee of the world peace and prosperity.
Thank you.